This is very much a first timer for me. I'm going to attempt to make a Christmas cake on the barbecue. Now, this Christmas cake is a very old recipe, so I'll give it in ounces and in grams. And there are some, well, one strange ingredient anyway. So let me begin. 12 ounces or 340 grams of plain flour, half to 1 teaspoon of mixed spice, 8 ounces or 227 grams of butter, 8 ounces or 227 grams of brown sugar, 1 level tablespoon of gravy browning, 4 eggs, 4 tablespoonfuls of milk, 2 pound or around about 1 kilo of mixed dried fruit, 4 ounces of cherries, 4 tablespoons of sherry or brandy, and that's brandy. As an optional, you can add a candied peel and chopped almonds. So that's the ingredients for the Christmas cake. Okay, the first job is to cream the butter and the sugar. And the gravy browning into a large bowl. It's gravy browning, would you believe? And mix until light and fluffy. This would take a while. Okay, I've mixed the sugar, the gravy browning and the butter, and it's now a creamy, light texture. Now I'm going to do is whisk the eggs, milk and brandy and then add it slowly to the mixture. Okay, I've whisked the eggs, the brandy and the milk, and I'm just going to add it slowly to the mixture and try and stir it at the same time. Let's stir the mixture in. I've added all the fruit and the cherries and the mixed spices, and I'm going to mix it thoroughly into the mixture already in the bowl before I add the flour. The mixture is now ready to add the flour, which I'm going to do slowly, and then I'll show the results afterwards. Then it's ready to put in the baking tin and put on the barbecue. The mixture is complete now. I've put the flour into the mix very slowly. As you can see, there's a nice rich texture to it. All I need to do now is to add it to the pre-greased cake tin and put it on the barbecue. I've got the barbecue temperature up to about 200 degrees C. I need to get it down to about 170, so I need to do that. But what I'm doing is trying something different. Instead of turning one of the burners off so I get indirect heat, I've put a pan of water underneath the grill so that it gives the cake a bit of moisture while it's convecting. So I haven't tried this with a cake before, so let's see what happens. So here's the cake going on the barbecue. First attempt at a Christmas cake. Put it on now and leave it there for around about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Checking it periodically, of course. And there we go. Nothing else to do except wash the dishes. Okay, the cake's done now. It's ready to turn off and cool down. And I'm going to add some more brandy. The cake is still hot and I'm using a skewer to make some holes in it to add the brandy. I'm adding 2 level teaspoons of brandy to infuse into the cake and wait for it to cool down. The cake's cooled down now, and all I need to do, wrap it tightly in cling film, put it away in a cool dry place, and every 2 weeks put in another level tablespoon of brandy, and about 3 weeks before Christmas put the marzipan and icing on. There we have it, Christmas cake on the barbecue.